Boxing is a game that requires stamina and tact. It involves intensive practice and sincere dedication to achieve success in this challenging game. The truth of the statement has been proved by the experience of triumphant Dinko, the star boxer who fetched the coveted boxing gold medal in the 13th Asian Games at Bangkok in the year 1998.
And all of India and all of Northeast will be proud of this youngster. Dingo Singh, a style so reminiscent of the legendary Muhammad Ali, flit like a butterfly, sting like a bee, weave and bob their way out of difficulty. As Dingo Singh, well, the left of your screen in right, there's his hand being raised, the winner, the gold medal from India, this brilliant young boxer who has all the talent in the world. The sky is the limit for him. He's got the Asiad gold medal, and a glorious day for Indian sport and Indian boxing.
It was a gold medal India won after a gap of 16 years in the game of boxing. As an acknowledgement of the marvelous success of Mr. Dinko, the government of India honored him with the prestigious Arjuna Award. Surprisingly, in contrast to his fame, this champion dwelt in a simple house situated at Sekta, 45 kilometers from Imphal, Manipur. It is worth reckoning that destiny kept him away from this little house during the formative stage of his childhood. Driven by poverty, his widowed mother was unable to rear her 8 children, and for the betterment of the 8-year-old Dinko, he was left to the care of a children's home. With the rise of Dinko to the limelight, the children's home, an oasis to destitute children, is now popularly known as Dinko's Home. It is run by the prestigious Manipur Mahila Kalyan Samiti, a philanthropic women organization. Maintaining a home of 50 growing children is not an easy task.
We started our children's home in 1972.
It's a bit difficult on our part because the Manipur government has not given the grants timely. Release of grant is very late at the back end of the financial year. Government grant is 9 rupees per child per day. It's very meager.
In spite of the increasing number of donors, with the emergence of Dinko Singh to the limelight, the home still remains in a shabby condition. Except for the free education facility, the inmates have to be content with only the usual 2 meals a day. They are overwhelmed if by chance they find some leftovers of the previous day's dinner, which they relish as breakfast on rare occasions.
Number one, we chapuk thande ko. Adagi even we chapuk thande adagi kuiti thibi aure.
Ayuki cha am phangi ba nungdang cha am phangi dune madu de khoina khona jaba khoina keno tok jaba adu maina sum toraga sum sana jar khibne khoi.
Notwithstanding all the adversities in it, such a home is a paradise for these underprivileged children.
Kanina harm nengon baba ko ba ni mapa minge kawi na hangmaganda ay giming na haibis Linggen mana bagi langada amata oi na lenduna amata oi bagi linggena imagi lingtam na lamsi amata oi bagi linggena imagi lingtam na lamsi la 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 la
These children live a worry-free life except for their daily meals. But then, as years roll on, they have to face the realities of their unpredictable future, which are fraught with uncertainties and anxieties. How did the earlier inmates of the home cope with these problems?
Matamduda kari tawguni haibagi khitang as the home de thokradi home de ai is bar or my duration you are gonna try to talk about the kari tawudagi haibagi khitang tension namadi lagi.
The organizers too felt concerned about the future of the children on their departure from the home. All they could do was to find them employment as a helper in a shop or to abandon them to look after themselves. The options of the ex-inmates were to work as rickshaw pullers, contract laborers, bonded cultivators, or to take up any other odd jobs. Under such circumstances, they were at a loss to think as to how they might plan for the children's livelihood. Will none of them achieve anything worthwhile? By that time, there was a sports movement, especially in martial arts, by an organization called Sports Movement Committee Manipur. The then secretary of the committee, Mr. R.K. Ranendrajit, thought of involving the boys in games and sports.
So during our search talent, we come to know the great potentials of the inmates of the children home at that time. So we started enrolling few of them, those who are about to leave the children home due to age factor. So we come to realize that children home could be a good spot for talent hunt. They have got a plus point because they are kept in a children home. They have got a regimented life under a warden. So a regulated life, we can look after them 24 hours. So they are very much under the care and supervision of the authorities there. And whenever we would like to give them any sports training or theoretical classes or motivation talks and other things, then it could be organized anytime, any moment.
This gave a ray of hope to those ill-fated children. the boys, with their zeal, practiced hard in different disciplines at any practice field. Just practice was not enough, but proper guidance and coaching were needed for a prospective future. The Manipur Amateur Boxing Association showed their mettle to serve the purpose. Coincidentally, to their luck, the Sports Authority of India, Imphal Center, was planning to recruit promising children with an aim to groom them to players of international standard under the new project, Special Area Games. The coaches and officials of the SAI could see through the future of the boys by observing their enthusiasm and aptitude.
Boxing, wrestling, judo, hariba hum asida koina hoki. Hariba stage akogi home da leriba angangsing asiga loinana atay mafamdagi kaya man laktana koina akogi TS ama loki. Hariba TS asida mangjin tharakba hamadi Hena number Pangapa, Akoina, point Krapija, Madu Manga, Hena, Pangapa, Angangsing, Adu, Akoina, Mafam Masitaki, Adu, Ayan, Bagi Be, Jasida, Akoina, Hosiki Haribo, home Masidagi, number of students, Akoina Taragani, Timu Punzaki, Matamaduda, Ahobo, in Akoina, Haribako, SAG, Skumida, Subnagi, Kuntrani Pankak, Tamzaki, Akogi, Sata Singsi, Adu Manunda, Habo the student, Ayamana, Akogi, home the Yoki. Up, get!
Surprisingly, half of the recruited young boys have been the product of this home. Answering on the success rate, Mr. Deven, a former inmate and coach of judokan Olympian Miss Brajeshwari, has this to say.
Sports orga su karamba sports no da kitang combat sportsing bele no ko combat sportsing ba group khar da moi se dum chanai sanju chanai adugi sengna yamna megla bu khudam haigadra hoi now dinku malare ma khakna te dinku di last thorkune hejriba magi mamang da magi mayam sing adum around 8 international player were means moi home the lairagasu moi India gi oiba kayum khar tawre habagi kitang means represent tawre moi India represent tawre around moi tatari pam mukti idum home digi thokre nai khanje including I isama yawn haidari.
Amazing as it may sound, the last few years have witnessed 8 international players who were once the inmates of the children home, where even the provision for a wholesome diet is not available. The most successful person among the home-psych combination is Olympian Dinko.
India government also is proud of Dinku. Dinku has got some sort of spirit, I think. Extraordinary spirit.
Dinku came in contact with Ibomsa. So Ibomsa groomed him. And then once he comes to the limelight of the national boxing and other thing, then he could flourish in that way.
Masi ekoigi Deben hedna judo gi hojingna India gi best coach phangrabe naw ni ma matam de senior judo ka oina SAG gi player oina lerami in match mo oina अदे माना पुरकना माय मतुंग इलक्तना याम अंगांग होइना हाइजब तारे सही माना आइना ऑनलाइन खंगलबदा खनबदा सही तरागी मया अदमाइना हेलगजु तरामाथोयगा चंबा नत्रगना वालगजु तरागी मया अदमाइना लेबा अदवाइगी स्टेज दिगी मासी रिंग मया सि लेपगा लाक्तना ओजाई बॉक्सिंग सानजगे सुम तबदगी दी मासी सुमाने बेग याले मफम सिंगसि सोंदसु ओरन लो यानजरमी अदे दा खोय समाय तौना थिंद्र खोतना सुम सानबदे मसी आंग सि पिक पी अदु माय लाक्सगिनी मागी तंबीबे याब चही अमदे खोन लेबनिना याम पिंग तंबीबसु यादमनि बॉक्सिंग पोसे खोय याम डेंजर ओइबो पोनिना हारिबा अदे सुम माय आइना सुम मोरली सपोर्ट तुम तौबा फिजिकली वर्क तौद होंदबा अमाय तो सेमगिबदगी मासी अखोगी 1991 की फेब्रुआरी की तांग 12 साइड अइना मासी साइगी सानरोय अमयना अइना सेदा खंजरगा थमजबन want to hook Sam hand the blue again
When asked whom he owes his success to, he has this to say.
Se ayu tasengna piu haragadi mase ayu phajana win power su jaholakhiba aduga phajana success su ohelakhiba technique su ohelakhiba mase haragadi ai ojada pijaninge masigi laisang them ibom cha sing mang ekut paiduna ayu 1992 dagina 1995 pok ji mana ai phajana shiksha piduna ai phajana takpi tambiraktra
10 times someone go! One to go! Okay! One to hook! Follow! Double hook! Okay! Second double hook again! Start!
Mr. Ibomcha has groomed more than 20 internationals since he joined PSI 15 years ago.
अखोगी एसएजे ना होदोरपदगी ngasi phawde nupada taramari puthokre including Dinku Suresh Olympia ngatni adagi Jolisan singbam khoising nupida mkhoi Mary Kom World Champion oi bandaktas mkhoi tharaga mkhoi mari amaga punna 19 international ki thakti ho Dinku ka tharaga mkhoi taruk surai gi dagi sakhi bse du mkhoi loina hoji hoji matik chaba service phangba nga nga to ina tawre ahan maktada 1998 da o sanatomba el sauba ke chinglen mkhoi humsi 1998 te lerami audeda 1998 tegi leraga moisi 1993 94 95 se da moisi masagi matik chaba thabam phangdana ITBP Indian Tibetan Border Police ta audegi MEG Madras Engineering Group of the IRB koi Manipur le riba han bahut rok pas mai to na moisi service to re adu da natna el sauba international ma best boxer ni inauton Central dagi lakibani ma thamai bandagi ni masana adu masu samai to na MEG da masu service to na lei adu ga naubi he da amaga mkoi tarwasi aigi sigi ring na sidagi hogi na na hajani
आई नेशनल मा पलक सानजब दा सुजन नेशनल दा गोल मंगा लग्जरे बेस्ट बॉक्सर 92 लग्जे 2000 ऑल इंडिया ईस्ट इंडिया बॉक्सिंग चैंपियनशिप दा ब्रॉन्ज लग्जरे हप नखों तो लाउने थाइन थांग लाउने खों तो खों मनी नि हो पाल हप 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 गुड गुड हप 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 hấp hấpจะกินตัวนี้สิละนักพูดแต่ใช้ลูกเธอหนอวางไปประเทศลาสิงนักมาทำนาไปวางไปประเทศลาสิงนักมาทำนาไปพวกนักอีมาเลยบากุสุมีข้าบนนักโอยหันสีพวกนักอีมาเลยบากุสุมีข้าบนนักโอยหันสีAmata oi bagi linggena
Interestingly, some experts feel that children of the home have an edge over general counterparts, especially in combat sports.
In a way, I should say that many of them are very much talented. They have the curiosity and exploring habit that sometimes, let us say about the Olympic person Dinku. We have got the incidents that he used to go out and take out the rice from the kitchen of the neighboring home. Not that he is hungry or anything, he has got the exploring tendency.
Sida Swaida Natraga Karigumba Hoina, Mapon the Chaluba, Angang, Cindra home the labor, Angang, the Punsigi Manabangamo. Mokoy the Masada win poem, like Amy or the Viade, Natragan Asia Kariguma, Amadi or the Viade, have a single win poem delay.
They have got tremendous power of adaptation, and that their love and affection for each other has worked magic. And they are so much disciplined, hardworking, and willpower. There is no doubt about it.
Hoi, aina madu yajaningi kaina dinko maksu homdegi horokpani koi mi mari jomde hopani and dinko ngasi high level India gi top boxer ma oikre international da su top boxer ma oikre anduna khoi na makhoi digi oide yadi haiba makhoi ju khalam gani to akhoi na akhoi gi aim and object akhoi ga awab kya du thengnana bi hona bada mai pak na ba koi kana hona jabai ni hana khanje
whenever I hek matha saraba uzako I hek matha saraba ingon hek tension leraba okay I life is ni I aim aduni thungde khotre ingon demna frustration about tension leraba then I used to recall my pastime.
These children also have got the same very powerful part of God inside them.
Since opportunities seldom come to them, they just grab it when it knocks.
I quite a saying I the hatred to win poison. Shaggy, Namdabaya, the Natragamasi, Hatokavia, have the Quijering.
No mother, no father, no brothers, same as them.
They are having some deprivation, no doubt. They are not in their home environment and they don't have the parents. They all belong to the orphanage group or the broken home or in a very deprived situation. But the love and care given to each other is marvelous, is something which is not seen in the normal situation, which is seen only this home situation. Let us say when one is sick, the others take care as if their own younger brother or anyone relative, close relative is sick. So they have got the close bonding of love and affection.
And each of them has a dream, like any other child.
Doctor.
Basically, after all, they are all children. full of energy, full of dreams and ambitions and potentials. So the moment you give to them all the facilities and the incentives, you can see them, really coming up.
Growing up without any parental care, the children are vulnerable to being led astray. With proper guidance, their energies can be channelized fruitfully.